How?
Johnson again, ole ole. Johnson again, Johnson again, Johnson again, ole ole.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, people? Welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. Tottenham versus Manchester United preview. We are back. We are here. Like the stream. Subscribe. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. How you doing, people? Let me just make sure everything's good. Won't have any technical difficulties. Yeah, man. Massive game in under, bro, at this point, almost under 12 hours. So we have a lot to talk about. Massive game against, I mean, they're becoming our rivals now at this point. They're literally becoming our rivals now at this point. Manchester United, even though they are becoming our rivals a little bit, we own them. So yeah. Jihyun, what's up, my friend? How are you? Big up, Jihyun. How are you, my friend? Yeah, man. Like I said, massive game. Spurs versus United. As you know, United, thank you to them for allowing Spurs to win their first trophy in over 17 years. Thank you so much. And allowing us to win our first major European trophy in 40 years. So thank you so much, Manchester United, for that one. And, yeah. I mean, the thing is that both teams are now very different in terms of their trajectory and where they were back then. Mind you guys, it was literally what? 4 or 5 months ago? Not even. What? About 4 or 5 months ago that this game against United happened in the Europa League final. And now, fast forward, both teams are in a very different spot. Both teams are trending upwards. Both teams have found a lot more stability. They both acquired a lot more efficient and stronger players. Both teams are heading in a very similar path. And United of late have looked very good. They've looked pretty good. The offense is clicking. I can't lie. Their offense is a threat, and they're kind of scary. But at the same time, I back our defense. I don't think United have good defense. I don't think Manchester United have good defense at all. I think they're suspect. I think you can get at their defense. When it comes to us, though, I think our liabilities fall in the offense, but then our defense is top notch. So it's one of those things where United has the offense and then we have the defense. So one of those two things has to give, and this game will decide which is going to be the most proficient. Let me just make sure that my live chat thing is good really quickly. Just bear with me, chat, for a second. Let me copy this. Copy that in there. Hold on. All right. Should be able to bring these up now. Ronnie CR7 says, bro, why are you even talking? Literally one person talking, bro. But I'm not even gonna bother to even address that because you might have room temperature IQ. Like, bro, it's a stream. I'm talking to the people. What do you mean? Anonymous on TikTok says, yeah, I think our defense is solid, but I can't lie, it's rocky without Romero. It's rocky without Romero. With Romero out, defense. Oh, our defense is solid. Even without Romero, though, I still think our defense is still pretty solid. Like, what Danzo has come in and done extremely well. Like, what games do we play without Romero? Let me check really quickly. Because I think even without Romero, our defense still, obviously you lose a lot on the ball, but I think defensively we still look pretty solid because Danzo is a very good defender. He's a very solid defensive defender, so I don't think we lose that much. I mean, obviously we do, but I don't think it's that bad. Like what? Danzo played against Newcastle, and then Everton was Danzo as well, which we got the clean sheet. So I don't think it's that bad. Monaco was who? Danzo as well, clean sheet. Didn't get the win, but still a clean sheet. So I don't know. I don't think it's that bad, bro. I don't think there's much of a drop-off. Villa, 2-1. You could probably say that, but even then, I don't think it's that far of a drop-off, to be fair. If you actually really look at it. I don't think it's that far of a drop-off, but... all right, what are we saying here? Let me bring this back up. Kudus versus Dello. I think Kudus is injured. I can't lie. I don't think he's going to be there. Hey, guys. What's up, Mohammed? Big ups, my friend. Dello is about to get cooked by Kudus. I don't know if Kudus is going to be fit. He wasn't in training. Kudus was not in training. I don't know if he's going to be fit. I don't know. James on TikTok chanting at United. Been waiting for this game since the first time I ever watched you. Brother, we will be here. We will be here. We will be here, bro. We will be here. Joey says, Koi's big ups, my friend. Jimmy, let's go. My goat, Jimmy's up in here. Let's go. What's your take versus Man United? I think that both teams are more even than they are apart. Like I said, I think United has the offense, and I think that we have the defense. My fear is that we're at home. Unfortunately, my fear is that we are at home, unfortunately. Sorry, what happened? What was this guy talking about? Oh, okay, I see this guy, Ronnie, bro. Ronnie, hey, Ronnie, you know when you start streaming, right, that you're not going to have 1,000 views right away. You know that, right? Like, you got to start somewhere. I think I've done a pretty good job to build up to where I started up to now. So, listen, man. Anyways, bro, not even worth it, whatever. The fact that you're actually here and still commenting just shows that you are actually paying attention, that you care. So, that's all I'll say, Ronnie. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I think that I back Spurs to win. But I think that I think it's going to be close. I don't know. I don't know who exactly is going to come out on top, to be honest. I'm not too sure. But I back Spurs to win. That's mainly just off of like me backing Spurs. But my big thing with United is the fact that I just think that their defense can be got at, and we've had their number for a while now. We've had their number for a minute. I think that well, it's been 3. They haven't beat us since when? I don't think they've beat us since 2022. So with that alone, like I think I back us a lot. I'm a lot more confident with that. My only problem is that we're playing at home. That's my biggest caveat. I'm gonna say we're not scoring 3 though. We're just not. That's the only thing. I'm gonna say 2-2. Actually, I'm gonna say 2-2. I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna take the draw. I'm gonna say 2-2 because I went way too hard with Chelsea. I went way too hard with Chelsea, and I got humbled. I ate a lot of humble pie. I can't lie. But when it comes to this game, I'm gonna be a lot more humble, and I'm gonna say 2-2. I'm gonna say 2-2. Let's see here. Hopefully Kudus is available tomorrow, says Joey. Yeah, I don't think he is, my friend. I don't think he is. You based in Canada, bro? Yeah, I am. I'm based out of Canada. Nah, Danzo's a solid player, but I think the front 3 trust Romero more to push further up the field. Yeah, 100% anonymous. I agree. The thing when it comes to Romero is that, like, you're going to lose. If he's not playing, you're going to lose the on-the-ball stuff, unfortunately. You're gonna lose the on-the-ball stuff, unfortunately. So when it comes to Romero, he's so important to how we want to build out and how we want to play. So with him not being there, we lose quite a bit on the ball. So that's the big thing when it comes to Romero. But thank God he's fit and thank God he's playing. Not gonna lie, Man United is mid, but ain't too bad. Tottenham, same thing, but it's coming off of a win. That's the big thing. This is why I'm grateful for the Champions League, is that the Champions League allows us to correct our mistakes that happen in the Premier League. So that win against Copenhagen was huge for this game, and we can carry momentum from that game into this game. But Manchester United only play 1 game a week because they aren't in Champions League or Europe, and on top of that, they lost to frickin' Grimsby Town. So they're not playing 2 games a week up until at least January. So they are a lot more rested and fit, but I will say that I think Thomas Frank has done a really good job in terms of rotating the players and not having the players be too tired for the upcoming games. We're going to get into the lineups and talk about who I think is going to start. We're going to get there, but I think Thomas Frank has done a really good job this season in managing the players and the workload. So I don't really worry about the fitness. I just more so worry about the fact that we're at home. That's like my biggest caveat, is that we're playing at home. And Thomas Frank, it's going to be crucial that he selects the right midfield, because the same thing happened against Chelsea. That game was lost in midfield. Caicedo bossed that entire midfield. So when it comes to this one, I'm looking at Casemiro and Bruno. They've been playing really well together. They've been playing really well as a whole. So those 2 players, they're going to be really important to stop. And that's why I think Palhinha is going to be crucial for this game. Yes, Bentancur and Sarr had an excellent game. I hear that. But I think in a game like this where you have to shut down the midfield, it's got to be Palhinha. But that means you might have to sacrifice Bentancur. Or will Thomas Frank persist with the Haram pivot of Palhinha and Bentancur? Let's see. Geez, I'm already so behind. I'm so behind these messages. What are we saying? I think Kudus will play, says Ji-hyun. I don't know. He wasn't in training. I think he's going to come off the bench. My guy Wushi, big ups. We praised so much Kudus. Chat is moving way too fast right now. Ronnie, unlike whoever timeout the next time, I would straight ban you. Listen, man. I don't care about my haters, bro. If they want to hate, that's fine, bro, because I know that there's like a lot of people here that fuck with me, and I appreciate you guys. So if they want to talk shit, let them talk shit, bro. But as long as it's not like personal stuff, then it's fine, bro. But that's just weird, bro. Like, how you gonna come up into my stream, be the first one in here, and say, why are you talking? Like, if everyone had that mindset of like, yo, why do you stream to like low viewers? Then no one would stream. Like, you gotta start somewhere. Like, it just doesn't make anyways, bro. Anyways, bro. I don't think I even have to explain that, but you know. What else is on TikTok here? Brian and Bumo gonna have a field day with without Romero in your. No, Romero's gonna play. Romero's gonna be there. He's Romero's fit, so he's gonna be playing. He is going to be playing, my friend. So good luck. And then Bumo, yeah, that's another one, bro. I can't lie. That's gonna be interesting to see how Thomas Frank deals with Brian and Bumo. Another 4-0 win at home incoming, says Joey. Oh man, 4-0. I hope that'd be insane. I hope, but Bruh, son trying to take a picture of the back of your head behind. Just got. Are you talking about this? This guy Jimmy, man. I swear. I gotta figure out a way how I can get these TikTok chats on the screen. It'd make it a lot easier. Uh, what you on about Romero's? But yeah, Romero is playing. Bro says S7 says you should support Arsenal. Hell no, bro. I don't support shitty teams like that, bro. Even though they're first, I'm really scared. I can't. I'm really scared of Arsenal. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very scared. Very scared. Very scared. Shut your bitch ass. Yeah, facts, bro. You tell him, Jimmy. Shut your bitch ass up, Ronnie. Damn. Damn. What, bro? Who is you? Who is you, bro? Damn. Let's get back to this. Ayo, Jihan, have you taken your anti-gooner pill? Oh, what? What? Bro, what's going on? Wait, how did this even... Bro, how did this come into conversation? You know what? We're just going to leave that there. Bro says, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, we're just going to... It's mad things happening in chat, you know. Van de Ven is better than Romero so far. Van de Ven is better than Romero so far. Huh. You know, I did not expect that debate to come up, but that's an interesting take. Let me think about that one. Nate, start of the season, you were saying, ranting on about how Spurs will batter United. Yeah, but I didn't expect United to start looking like an actual proper football club again. So the landscape has changed a bit. You know what I mean? It's changed a little bit here. So listen, you know, just because you said that, fuck it. 3-1 Spurs. 3-1 Spurs. Fuck it. James, you convinced me. Screw it, bro. You convinced me. You know what? You're right. I'll back my club. 3-1. 3-1. Screw it. Let's go. 3-1. 3-1 Spurs. James just convinced me. Screw it, bro. 3-1. But I believe y'all will win. I think it's just the home form, man. If this was at Old Trafford, I would be like, yeah, 110% Spurs are winning. No ifs, ands, or buts. But it's the fact that it's at home is what's concerning me. I can't lie, because our home form is so bad in the Premier League. So bad. Shane says, come on, you Spurs, big ups. 3-0 tomorrow, he says. Okay. Yeah, that's why I like Frank. He's managing the players really well. Yeah, he's definitely doing a lot better job at rotating the players and getting the best out of them. I hope, but I think they will score one because we're still struggling on set pieces. Here's the thing. I don't like... my issue with like anything above 3 is like we really don't score that many goals. Like we really don't. I know we just scored 4 against Copenhagen, but it's Copenhagen. Like, are we really gonna score 3 against United? Like, really? Like, are you sure? Especially if there's no Kudus. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Our away record is not great though. Oh, United's away record is not great. Is it real? Bro, this is like actually like this is the most mid-off like game I've ever heard, but like it's actually just going to be a straight mid-off. So let me get this straight. Tottenham can't score, but they can play defense really well. United can score, but they can't really play defense too well. Tottenham's home form sucks, but on top of that, United's away form sucks. So it's like, it's legit 50-50. It's literally 50-50 is what you're trying to tell me right now. I didn't even know that, James. I didn't even know that. Nah, bro. Ronnie can touch some guy. Like, that's what I'm saying. Weirdo, bro. Like, actually weirdo. Like, who just takes time out of their day to hop on a stream that has apparently no viewers and then starts talking shit. Like, yeah, you know what? Facts. I'll just turn off my stream, Ronnie. I'll just, screw it. I'll turn off my stream. You're right. I should just stop streaming. Fuck it, bro. Weirdo, man. Of course, take out the goals and assists of both. If you take out goals and assists, I think Romero is still better. I think Romero offers us a lot more on the ball, and I still think he's an elite defender. And I think his control, his presence is just beyond what I'm not going to say beyond, but I think Romero's a World Cup winner. Like, he's proven Copa Americas. Like, I think Romero's still better. But I think in terms of form lately, just because Romero has been injured, I think you could put Van de Ven ahead of him right now. But I think overall as a player, Romero's better. Who do you think is going to be the front three? Our front three, we're going to get into that when we do the lineup, so stay tuned for that. Leo Cross, just me, or is Richarlison slowly falling off? Like, bro, Richarlison is looking like booty cheeks, bro. He's looking like booty. He's looking like booty, bro. He's stinky. Stinky Richarlison, you know? Like, listen, I love Richie for like his when Richarlison decides to be Brazilian, I love him. But he only decides to be Brazilian like 10% of the time. The other 90%, he's from Peru. He's Peruvian, mostly. Like, he's not Brazilian. There's no way. I refuse. I refuse to believe that he's Brazilian. Bro, Mohamed Kudus is more Brazilian than Richarlison. Let's be real. I think Odo, Colo, and Kudus. I hope, listen, I'm going to go off the assumption that Kudus isn't fit because I didn't see him in training. And he's a doubt. Frank said that he's a doubt. It's touch and go, Frank said. So I'm going to assume that he's not going to start. At least he's not going to start. Richie was always bad law. I think we've seen Richie enough that we can say that he's like pretty shit now. But I think he had really good spells under Ange for like 9 games there, 10 games there. And they had like a good start to the season, but then he just tailed off, man. Like, he's a huge confidence player. And if he has no confidence, he's really not going to bag like that, unfortunately. Ronnie is really craving for a ban. Bro, just leave him, guys. Who cares, bro? Just a freaking... No one knows who he is, bro. So just leave him. I remember Jihyun with praising Gabriel Martinelli. Yeah, I don't know why Jihyun loves Martinelli so much, but whole offense will score. Colo, Xavi, Odegaard, Brandon Johnson. That's what I was thinking. But spoiler alert, that's what I was thinking. Romero is calmer, not many cards. Yeah, and that's like another thing that they try to always beat Romero with is that like, oh, Romero's so rash. Oh, he got so many cards. Bro, Romero has not picked up a red card in God knows how long. I think it was first season under Ange. That was the last time he got a red card. So let me go back to TikTok here. Where do we leave off? See, bro, I always told you back Amarim. I don't back. Bro, James, what's your thoughts on Amarim? What's your thoughts on Amarim, James? I really want to know. Like, do you back Amarim? Do you back Amarim now? Or like are you Amarim in or Amarim? Like, what are you saying, James? What are you saying? I would say Romero is better at defense. Van de Ven is better at recovery and carrying the ball. I mean, even carrying the ball, it's like yeah, like I know like he runs at the pitch like mad ting, like a freaking train, and like carries the ball really well. But like Romero on the ball is world class. Like Romero on the ball for a defender is fantastic. So, but I hear what you're saying though. I hear what you're saying. I remember the reality is though is that like both of our defenders right now are playing at such a high level, and all we need is for them to start picking up some more trophies and start performing at higher levels consistently, and then we're gonna start having some real conversations about okay, like where does the center back pairing rank in the world? You know what I mean? I already think that it's like, I think honestly, after Saliba and Gabriel, I think that our 2 center backs are the second best in the Premier League. I actually do. Like, is that a hot take? I don't know. Like, is that a hot take? Like, I think besides Gabriel and Saliba, if I look at the Premier League, I think Romero and Van de Ven are second. I really do. I think that they both get into City's team. They obviously both get into United's team. I think that they both get into Chelsea. They both start for Chelsea. I think the only one that you could probably say is like, okay, like probably take Van Dijk over like a Van de Ven and a Romero, but at least one of them gets in alongside Van Dijk. I think Konate has been miles off it. Like, if you actually look at it, like outside of Saliba and Gabriel, I'm taking Romero and Van de Ven. I don't know. Is that a hot take? I don't know. Let me know. I don't think that's a hot take though. I don't know. Maybe it's a hot take. Who knows? What's going on here? Bro, we got this. United is so open. Yeah, their defense is not hot. So, I mean, let's see. Like I said, I'm scared of our home form. Can you accept my request to join? I'm a Spurs fan. I don't really be letting people on that I don't know. I'd have to get to know you a little bit more before I can let you on, to be honest, my friend. But yeah, maybe not this stream, but maybe we'll plan something out eventually. Don't spam or I mute you. Like, yeah, let's not spam, please. Let's get back to YouTube. Richie's World Cup form was so good. Yeah, 2022, bro. Listen, that's like the one thing that really made me like Richarlison a lot was the 2022 World Cup. He looked so good for Brazil in that World Cup, but then it's like ever since then, like it's just been injuries, inconsistencies. He had the purple patch under Ange in his first season, and then he just disappeared. Like, like World Cup, Richarlison was solid, like solid. But I hope Colomwani can step up to the plate. I hope Colomwani can step up and really solidify himself. Bro, Colomwani got in the France squad. He got in the France squad. He's played like what, 4 games for us this season maybe? And he's already gotten to the France squad. I mean, clearly the manager of the French national team sees that Colomwani is an excellent striker. For him to instantly get him back in the squad, that's huge. That is insane. Come on, you Spurs, says Ego. Big ups, my friend. Odegaard, tell Colomwani French front 3 is what I want to see if Kudus is injured. So what you'd put Odegaard on the right and Tell on the left, Ego. I mean, that'd be sick. All French front 3, I'd like to see that. But Tell, though, I don't know, man. I don't know about starting Tell, to be honest. I'm not sure. I think you want to keep Odegaard on the left-hand side because he's been looking so good there with you, Dougie. And then just play Brendan Johnson, to be honest. Richie always plays well with Sarr when they both start. I haven't noticed that, to be honest. It's weird. I haven't really noticed that, in my opinion. Romero's better than Van de Ven, no questions. Yeah, I think he is. I think it's just like a matter of like on form right now. I mean, there's a debate, but I think Romero's better than Van de Ven. Remember the first time I joined and I was always Amram in, the only one in your chat, Amram in. Were you really? So you're still Amram in. You're still Haramram in. So let's say that we beat you guys 3-0 tomorrow. Are you still Amram in? If we slapped you up 3-0, what is you saying? What is you saying? I would take Van de Ven United, not Romero. Van de Ven literally screams Man United to me for some reason. Why not Romero, though, James? Why not Romero? I want to know why not Romero. Romero is better than Vardiol, generally speaking. He is. Bro, that's it. How many Copa Americas? How many? Oh, well, 1 World Cup. Now an Europa League with Tottenham. Not just an Europa League, but an Europa League with Tottenham. Like, Romero's trophy cabinet is actually stacked. I think he won in Italy too or something like that. Like, his trophy cabinet's like genuinely stacked. Like, I think Romero is by far the better player, bro. Honestly. Our defense sweeps Liverpool's defense back to the I think gulag. By the way, I think YouTube is a bit delayed compared to TikTok, not gonna lie. Yeah, I have YouTube a little bit delayed because just security reasons. You never know what could pop up and I have to like end the stream, so I have it like a little bit delayed. Amram is halal ball, bro. Halal. Oh, so now it's halal. Brother, we're calling him Haramarim, you know what I mean? Now it's halal? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'll still be Amram in. I think we are starting to see signs of how good he's getting, you'll see. I mean, hey, sometimes things do take time. Like, sometimes things do take time. But I can't lie, bro. Y'all were playing some stinky football for a minute. Clean sheet. Washing machines. I read that. You think we should sign Colo? I haven't seen enough yet. I want to give it time. Sure, I want to give it time. I want Amram if Man United what? Brother, how if Amram gets United relegated, you want to take the manager that got United relegated? Muhammad, that doesn't make any sense. That makes no sense. That makes zero sense. Okay, let's get into the predicted lineups here. Let's switch over. Let me do the predicted lineup so I can give you guys like what I think the lineup is going to be. And yeah, let's get right into it. Let me make this a bit bigger. Okay. All right, so I think the formation that we will be going with is a 4-2-3-1, but obviously we're going to have the 3-2-5 build-up. So in net, it's going to be Vicario. Let's be real. Oh, not Vicardi. Vicario. Sorry. Oh, still not how you spell his name. What am I saying? There he is. Vicario in goal. And then on the right, listen. Here's the thing about Manchester United, right? With their wingbacks, the fullback has got to be spot on, okay? Because they're going to outnumber you with the wingbacks. So the fullback has got to be spot on. Going to be Porro coming up against Dello, most likely. Or do they play Dorgu? I don't know. Probably going to be Dello, though. I think Dello's been playing really well for United. So I think, with that being said, Porro has come off his best game. Spence has not played right back at all this season, I don't think, yet. So I think it's still going to be Porro. I think it's still going to be Pedro Porro, to be honest. I could see shouts for Spence, but I think you lose a lot on the ball with Spence. And I think that you really should still persist with Porro, because especially since he had a really good game last time around against Copenhagen. So, and center backs, obviously Romero and Van de Ven. We already know how that's going to be. Romero and Mickey Van de Ven is going to be here. And then left back, it's going to be you, Dougie. It's going to be you, Dougie. He also wasn't in training, but Thomas Frank confirmed that he is fit. So we don't have to really worry about that one. But he's going to be in training, or he's available for selection. So I think he's going to start. So this back four, our traditional old school under Angeball back four. I don't think there's any really debate here. Yeah, Mohammed, you say Dougie, Porro. James says Cunha's going to cook. But he hasn't been getting the goals and assists, but I see the vision. He hasn't really been getting goals and assists, but I see the vision for sure. I see the vision. Saf was one game away from being sacked in his first couple of years. Oh, Sir Alex Ferguson, sorry. Was one game a couple of years, not saying I'm... Yeah, let's... Hold on. Let's just pause. Let's just be careful here. Let's be very careful, James. Let's be very, very careful, my friend. Very careful. Because listen, I didn't even get to watch Sir Alex, but I already know that what you're saying there is getting a little bit too close. Let's just hold up, bro. Let's be careful. Let's watch those words. That's gonna be like the most interesting take that I've ever heard if you were to continue that on. So let's just be careful. It's hilarious, bro. But yeah, this is the back four. Okay, and the midfield is where it gets interesting. Midfield, this is where it gets really, really interesting. What is Frank going to do? What is he going to do? Because I actually don't know. I don't know. Could he go for... I don't think he's going to go for Benson Corsar again. He's going to have to rotate. Even though they played really well together. Or will he? I don't know. He said that so I'll read what he said word for word. Sir Alex Ferguson was one game away from being sacked in his first couple years. Not saying Amarim is Sir Alex Ferguson, but quote. So he's pretty much trying to say that the comparisons are there between Sir Alex and Amarim because they both started slow and Sir Alex was about to get sacked and then Sir Alex became what he became. So he's trying to say that Amarim could become... Hey, man. Just be careful. I don't think they're anywhere near each other, to be honest. But, I mean, shit. Who knows? It's football. You never know. You think Tell showed enough for us to sign him? I think we should sign Kolo. Before, no. I don't think he showed enough. I don't think he did. But I also was sympathetic to the fact that I think that he was getting put in situations where he was bound to fail. Guys, our team at the end of last season was just miserable in the Premier League. The clear focus was on the Europa League. There was the formations and the lineups that we were choosing towards the end of last season. We were pretty much handing the losses over or the wins to the other team. And Tal was starting primarily a lot of the games and he had no support, no quality with him. So I think he was put in a situation to fail. But I still think he if he was really about it, he would have shown more. But my guy is on the hardest LSD out there. Yeah, man. I don't think he's trying to say that Amarim's going to be Sir Alex Ferguson, but he's walking a very fine line. Okay, I'm going to go... I think it was... Oh, man. I can't lie. He probably goes Bentancur Paulinho. He probably does it. He probably does it, bro. I can't lie. He probably does it. Like I've sat here so many times. I'm like, there's surely there's no way Thomas Frank goes back to Paulina Bentancur at home. There's no way. But every time I stand corrected. He always goes back to Bentancur, Paulina every single game. So I think he does it again. I can't lie. I don't like, especially because of Bruno and Casemiro in this midfield and the dynamism, the quality of that midfield between Bruno and Casemiro. I think that we need some good stability in there. I think Paulini could do it by himself, but I think Frank would persist with Bentancur, to be honest. So, yeah, I think it's gonna be that, bro. And then I think Xavi Simon's gonna go in the 10. I think Xavi is going to be going in the 10. Of course, he's looked really good against Copenhagen, came alive there, so it's up to him to follow that up and have a huge performance against Manchester United. So, Jihyun says, nah, Casero, Rice, and Gravenberch. For our midfield, bro. Yeah, I don't know. I think he goes with sorry, belonging to Mohammed. Paulina top 3 CDM in the Prem. Casero, Paulina top 3. Nah, I don't think he is. Cause I agree. Casero, Rice, and Gravenberch. I agree with that one. McAllister, no. McAllister's been so off of it lately. He's been so off it. When McAllister's on it, then yeah, but he's been so off it. But I say Caicedo, Rice, and Gravenberch, to be honest. I say those three. But because Paulinho, the thing with Paulinho is that he loses a lot on the ball. That's the problem. Like, he's not like really like, he doesn't have anywhere near the ability that Caicedo, Rice, and Gravenberch have on the ball. So, yeah, I don't know. On the ball, Paulinho is weak. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, anyways, and then right wing, I shall start with the striker. I think it's gonna be Kolo Muani up top. Kolo Muani up top as the striker. I think that's what Frank goes for. And then right wing, I'm probably gonna say Brennan Johnson. Probably gonna be Johnson because I don't think Kuda starts. I don't think he does. He didn't train. Wasn't in Champions League. Frank said he's touch and go. That either means he's gonna miss the game or he's not gonna start. So, and I'm gonna go with Odebear on the left because who else but Odebear? He's our best left winger at the moment. So, I think this is what we're gonna do. I think this is what Thomas Frank is gonna do. So Vicario as goalkeeper, Porro as right back, Romero as right center back, Van de Ven as left center back, Uduggi as the left back, and then in the midfield we have Bentancur, Paulina double pivot with Xavi Simons in the 10, and then you have Johnson as the right winger, Odebear as the left winger, and then Kolo Muani up top. And then of course this is going to be very fluid, so we're going to have the back three forming with Uduggi either going outside or going inside. It's going to form like this back three. And then you're going to have, as well as, like this being a pretty fluid between Johnson and Xavi, being interchangeable and being very fluid, with Bentancur also getting the license to go forward sometimes as well. And it becomes a front five with this formation, which gives us all the angles and chemistry that we need. So, yeah, I think this is what we're going to do against Manchester United. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think. Is this what the lineup is going to be? What do you guys think? And then, yeah, looking at United's lineup, bro, like I said, that front three between Sesko and Bumo and Cunha. How much goals and assists does Sesko have? Sesko has 2 goals, 1 assist, 6.6 average rating. Hasn't been lighting it up, but I think from what I'm hearing from United fans that it's been pretty solid. I think it's been pretty solid. What the heck? I think it's been pretty solid. And then, of course, we know Mbumo, been a threat. How many goals and assists is he on? Mbumo has 4 goals and 1 assist. Yeah, solid. 10 matches. And then Cunha has only 1 goal. Cunha has. And I think that was a goal against Brighton as well. So, but I mean, he's had a couple of good games against Forest. He had the 8.1, 8.4 against Brighton, Liverpool 6.9. Played some games together, international. I mean, yeah, Cunha hasn't started like lit up the trees or anything like that, but you know, still a threat. So that front three is going to be a threat versus our front three. I'd take their front three any day of the week. So it's going to be interesting. Then their midfield between Bruno and Casemiro, they look good together too. And that back three between Euro, Delit, and Shaw, I back ours any single day between Romero, Porro, Uduggy, and Van de Ven. I back ours any day of the week. So it's going to be a good game. It's going to be a very good game. 12:30 kickoff, I think, for you guys in the UK. Going to be 5:30 a.m. for me here in Canada. Ridiculous, you know. Got to wake up an hour before that. So 4:30 just to prepare for the stream for you guys. So, yeah, it's going to be a super good game. As you know, we've had their number for the... I'm losing count now. Let's see. Last couple fixtures. 1-0, of course, Europa League final. 1-0 in the Premier League. 4-3 in the Carabao Cup. 3-0 in the Premier League. 2-2. 2-0. 2-2. They have not beat us since October 19th, 2022. 3 years is the last time United have beaten us. Looks like we got the number. Interesting stuff, man. Interesting stuff. We need Martinelli in our... Well, we don't need Jihan. What are we doing? What are we... Whoa. Why? He is the missing piece. Bro, we're not taking Martinelli. We're not. Why? Why would we ever take Martinelli? Why? He's not the missing piece. He's not, bro. He's the piece that we need to avoid. Let Spurs wear Grimsby shirts to do something. Grimsby shirts is wild, bro. But no, I listen. Also, another caveat. This game is right before the international break as well. So, as you know, Spurs always seem to struggle before international breaks. We broke the curse, though, the last international break against Leeds. But maybe the curse is still there. I don't know. Let's see. Our form, draw, win, loss. So inconsistent with that. Oh, sorry. That's that's our form. And then with United, they're on a loss, win, draw. So unbeaten in a minute here. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be a good game. Both teams are level on 17. We have the better goal differential. But, man, it's going to be close. It's going to be like legit 50-50. It's going to be 50-50. It's going to be close. So I don't know who's going to prevail. I don't know who's going to come out on top. But, listen, James got me riled up. But I'm actually going to go back. I'm going to say a draw. I'm going to say 2-2 draw. I don't think we score 3. I just don't see where the goals are going to come from. But I think we can get 2 with set pieces and then getting like a stinky goal somewhere. Brennan Johnson maybe tap in. I think it's going to be 2-2. I think it'll be 2-2. Especially because of our home form as well. It's going to be a good one, man. It's going to be a good one. And then if we lose, though, because this weekend's fixtures bear such high importance, if we lose this one, I think we could find ourselves as low as if we lose, we could find ourselves as low as 10th. Yeah. If we lose this game, we could find ourselves as low as 10th. So, we got to win. I do not want to see us 10th going into the international break. If we get a draw, could be something there, but we got to get the win. Guys still talking about Martinelli. My hand is shaking on timeout and ban. Careful. Nah, don't ban him, bro. Don't time it out. Gian's also a mod. Or is he Gian a mod? You're not a mod? You should be a mod, Gian. Why are you not a mod? You should be a mod. Let me mark you as a... You should be a mod. That's where I modded you. If not, let me do that right now. Should be a mod. Anyways, but yeah. Listen, And the big thing about this game too is that if you look at these fixtures, look right here, look at these fixtures, brother. If we lose this game, it's gonna get dark. It's gonna get very dark. United, Arsenal, PSG, Fulham at home, Newcastle, and mind you, Fulham, bro. Fulham also low-key have our number. Fulham low-key have our number as well. They've beaten us quite a bit recently. 2-0, 1-1 draw, 3-0. We beat them 2-0, 1-1. And then from there, it kind of levels out. But they've had our number a little bit. They've been a little bit of a bogey team for us lately, Fulham. Haven't really been able to beat them too much. So, and they have Newcastle away again. Newcastle away again, which we already know how our record looks against Newcastle. It's not good. Haven't beat Newcastle since 2023. Wow. Haven't beat Newcastle since 2023. Wow. It's peak, bro. It's scary hours sometimes here, man. We got to get this win. We got to get the win. And then after that, it kind of eases up a little bit. But it's got to be a win. Everything, nothing, we got to win this. Simple as that. We must. A draw we can probably get by, but it's got to be a win for our sanity in this table. And then because we're playing so early as well, if we get the win, I think we go second for a moment, for the time being. So, but yeah, man. Interesting game. What are your guys' predictions? What are your guys' predictions? Let me know. I say 2-2 draw. I think it's going to be extremely close between the two teams. And yeah, man. It's going to be very interesting to see how this plays out. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Let me go to X to see what people are saying here. See the latest stuff on X. Thomas Frank has responded to Jamie Carragher's criticism of Joao Palhinha. Every player has strengths and weaknesses. I think Palhinha has been, in many ways, extremely good for us. In many ways, exactly what we needed. I think he's been a big part of making the team more competitive and solid. He also brings that competitive attitude to the squad and the players, his teammates. I think he's our second top scorer, which is not bad either, so he does something good offensively. Maybe he is not playing the most balls through the lines compared to other midfielders, but that's not his role. If you want one that can do everything, there are very, very few of them out there. So you need to try to build the team so we have a little bit of everything in it, and that's what we're trying. I mean, sensible take. That's pretty sensible. Like, Palhinha isn't really known for the through balls. He's not really known for the on-the-ball stuff. And he's right. He has scored some goals. He has a banger shot on him, low-key. So, I mean, not really any complaints from me. It's pretty spot on there, to be honest. Thomas Frank on it. That's the Dane Scarlett stuff. Yeah, man, listen. I really want Dane Scarlett to be our backup striker behind Kolomowani until Solanke comes back. I like Dane Scarlett. I think, I don't know if he's ever going to make it at Spurs, but I think that Dane Scarlett, every single time he's come on, has shown a lot. Like, a lot, actually, for a substitute. But we persist with picking Richie over him. And Richie has been tailing off week by week. So, for me, I would much rather take Dane Scarlett as the backup compared to Richarlison. And, mind you, Dane Scarlett is also just still 21. He's only 21, guys. He's only 21 still. So, yeah, I'd love to see Dan Scarlett, to be honest. What is this? 4-2-3-1. Where's the right winger? Where's the right winger? Saka in big games doesn't play for... They're saying this is Saka. Yo! They're saying this is Saka, bro. Nah, that's mad. Someone said the Johnson disrespect has to stop. Salah in finals is not our winger, bro. I'm dead, bro. Oh, that's hilarious, bro. They're saying that, bro. They're saying that this is Saka, or this is saying Salah in finals, bro. That's ridiculous. That's insane, bro. Bro, they're just saying that Brendan Johnson is non-existent. That's hilarious. We face Spurs for the first time since the Europa League final tomorrow. We are a better team. We play better. We understand the game better. This is what he said? This is what Amram said? Did he actually say this? Yo, Amram, come on, man. I mean, brother, come on, bro. I think we'd be doing the world a service if we beat United tomorrow, to be honest. What's this now? Let me listen to this. Hold on. Let me react to this. What is this now? What is this? Let me react to this. Let me make sure you guys can hear it. What is this, bro? What is this?
Do you think you've got a better squad than Spurs?
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
They've got Tell, Brennan Johnson, fucking Xavi Simmons, Kolo Muani, like, bro, Richarlison, like, but come on, bro.
Who's the player they got from Leeds? What's his name?
I don't
What's
even
his
know.
name, man?
Spurs only have a
Something
better midfield
great.
than us.
Archie Gray. That's
Yeah,
him.
Archie Gray.
He's
Spurs only have a
trash.
better midfield than us.
Yeah, Odegaard. They got Odegaard as well.
Yeah. They have a better midfield than us. That's it.
I don't even think their midfield's better than yours.
I think it is in terms of depth.
Oh yeah, depth maybe, yeah, but in terms of a starting three,
Because they got Polina, they've got
Polina's quality. I like
Bentancur,
Polina.
they've got Madison, they've got Kulusevski, they've got Sarr, and they've got Basuma as well. So they've got way more depth than us. They've got 6 midfielders. We don't have 6 midfielders.
How many do you have? You got Cass.
We
Bruno.
got Cass, Bruno, Ugarte, Mino.
4, Mount 5.
Because we play a double pivot, Mount doesn't even fit in there. Like Mount's in the 10. So we've only got 4 for 2 positions.
Central midfield, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So we don't have the depth that Spurs have. Their midfield is better than ours, and that's it.
Their attack ain't. Their attack ain't better than yours.
All right, listen very carefully. I was actually gonna be like, okay, if you're just comparing like the fit players right now, I would concede that. I would concede that if you're counting the fit players, right now. But here's the thing. My brother here decided to bring up in the midfield battle Kulusevski and Madison. So he's not talking about the squad right now. He's talking about the squad as a whole. You're telling me, right? You're telling me that this dusty ass squad is better when everyone's fit, is better than the Spurs squad? Are you insane? Are you actually insane? We can go band for band right now. I can. Let's start with United. Bro. Ahmad. Okay. I like Ahmad. I like Ahmad. But Ahmad isn't getting in over Kudus. Not happening. So we have the better right winger. Sesko still has to show more potential. I don't think Sesko even touches our bench when Solanke, Muani. I would take Sesko over Richarlison. But between Solanke and Kolo Muani, Sesko, Come on, bro. Come on, man. Maybe over Kolo Muani, but Solanke, nah. Sesko ain't better than Solanke, bro. Probably not even better than Kolo Muani. Nah. Cunha, I like Cunha. That's the only one I'm like, okay, yeah, that's good. Xerxes, shit. Brother, not even gonna bother mentioning this brother here. Bruno, yeah, quality. Casemiro, quality. And Mbumo, yeah, we know quality. Mainu, I like Mainu, but clearly your manager does not rate him. So Mainu, I think he's on a similar level as a Bergvall and Archie Gray. I think he's like in the same tier. So, Mason Mount. Dello, I like that. Ugarte, booty. Dorgu, on his day, he's good, but I don't know, bro. Mid to me. Screams mid to me. Martinez, I like Martinez, but Romero clears any day of the week. Mazwari, I like Mazwari. But same thing, kind of mid. I don't know. Delit's been quality. I like Delit. Maguire, I love me some Maguire. I can't lie. I like Maguire. I rate Maguire. I can't lie. Euro, I like Euro. Euro's quality as well. Same quality, but still, like, when you compare him to our center backs, like, he's not really gonna get over like a Danzo. I mean, maybe get us over Danzo, probably. I don't know, but he's not getting in over Romero Van de Ven. I don't know. Shaw, yeah, I like Shaw. This brother here, Diego Leon, nah. Malacia, nah. Haven, nah. Frederickson, like, nah, bro. Like, nah, bro. Mid goalkeepers, nah. Only this Lemons guy is quality. Everyone else is kind of shit, bro. Like, bro, United squad is mid. It's mid. They have some bright spots, but it's mid as a whole, bro. It's not the worst, but it's above average, bro. It's a little bit above mid. It's okay. When you look at our squad, Richarlison, Mwani, like him. Tell, mid. Solanke, quality, I like him. Johnson, effective on his day in certain games, but overall, Odebear, I like Odebear. I think Odebear is quality. I rate Odebear highly, to be honest. I like him a lot. Scarlett hasn't proven himself yet, but he's looked good off the bench. I'm not even going to count them. Kudus obviously destroys everyone besides Mbumo in the squad. Xavi Simmons. Listen, Xavi has had a slow start, but we cannot deny Xavi Simmons' quality. Sarr clears most of their midfielders. Madison clears all their midfielders. All their midfielders besides maybe Bruno. Polina clears all their midfielders besides Bruno and Casemiro. He probably clears Casemiro too, low-key. Basuma, I mean, nah, bro. Klosevski clears all their midfielders besides Bruno. Bergvall clears, like, bro, Bergvall gets into their starting lineup any day of the week. Rodrigo Bentancur, like I said, still better than, like, most of their midfielders. This brother doesn't count. Romero, obviously. Dragusin, no, booty cheeks, can't lie. I haven't seen enough of him yet. Poro, and when we have, he's been kind of off it. Poro, better than their wing backs or full backs. Van de Ven, obviously, better than whatever they have. Better than Delit. Spence, better than all their fullbacks. Danzo, better than most of their center backs. Probably only Delit I'd take over him, and maybe Maguire. Takai, I haven't seen enough. Ben Davis. Obviously, our goalkeepers, Vicario, better than their goalkeeper. Kinski had taken them over most of the goalkeepers besides Lemens. I mean, I don't think they have a better squad than us, to be honest. I don't. I think when we have all our attackers fit and ready, I would take our attack over their attack any day of the week when all of our attackers are fit. Can you imagine Solanke up top, Madison in the 10, Kudus on the right, Odegaard on the left, bring Xavi off the bench, bring Mwani off the bench, bring Kulusevski off the bench. I mean, bro, come on, man. Come on, bro. Come on. I think when we actually look at these two squads, it's not that far off when you actually look at it, but I think we have better quality. I think we have better depth in both attack and both the midfield and defense too. I think we have better depth, in my opinion. They have some good defenders, actually. They have some good defenders in terms of depth, actually. I might give the depth of defense to them, but our starting 11 defense, their back four is better than theirs. And the midfield by far is better than theirs. And then our attacking depth is better than theirs. Maybe at their peak, I take United's attackers at their peak, but I would take our attackers' depth any day of the week. So, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I think they're blowing this way out of proportion, to be honest, bro. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. Sorry, there's a little mini rant there. Let's go back to the full camera here. But anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up there. Solid hour here. I'm gonna be live in like under 10 hours again because I gotta wake up hella early for this match. So I'm gonna be live like legit in under 10 hours. So we'll be back for the live stream, the live watch along tomorrow. Manchester United squad is championship level. Okay, you're doing too much. Yo, how you doing? Are you wearing a suit for the match? Oh, what's up, Kems? How are you, my friend? I'm good. How are you, Kems? I'm good. No, I'm not wearing a suit. I was only doing the suit for the derby. Should I do a suit? I could do it. I could do the suit again. I could do it if you guys really want to. Even though I don't really want to. But I could do it. Bro, because I thought we were going to come on Smoke. But we didn't. But I think we're going to come on Smoke again, though. I think we're going to smoke him, bro. I think we're going to smoke him. And listen, guys, I got prepared, too. Because after the Chelsea match, bro, my head was gone. So you know what I did, chat? You know what I did? I got a notebook. I have a notebook. So whenever there's some BS going on, I'm taking notes, okay? I'm taking notes. So be prepared, bro. Like, listen, if there's any more BS coming up, I'm going to be taking notes. I will be taking notes. So, but yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't really want to do the suit, bro. It's going to be so early, and I don't really want to do the suit, man. I can't lie. The suit is for very specific situations. Like, when it's, like, low-key, like, this is on site. I don't really feel that towards United. I don't care. I don't care about United that much, bro. Like, we own them. They're our pets, bro. Like, we own United. Like, I don't really need that smoke towards them, to be honest. So, they don't deserve the suit. They don't. Chelsea have my respect. United really don't. So, but Arsenal, we will bring up the suit. We will bring up the suit for Arsenal, 100%. But yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap it up there, guys. Solid stream. We'll be back tomorrow for the live watch along on the YouTube channel. Please do me a solid, guys. Please like, subscribe, and we're almost at 1.3K. So it would help me out a lot if you guys would subscribe and like the stream because I want to hit 1.3K. And I can't do that without your guys' support. So I appreciate you guys so much. Nah, low-key bad luck how they were playing against Chelsea was not up to the standard for a suit. Facts, bro. They don't deserve the suit. Arsenal, though, we will be there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Big ups, and I'll see you guys in the next stream. Peace out, y'all. Come on, Richarlison. Be in that number. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in.